And finally tonight, what does the future look like? Sometimes we'd all like to be able to take a little peek at what's ahead. But there's one man who has a pretty good track record at predicting the future, and Jane Wells spoke to him.
Check this out. It's a painting predicting the Kentucky Derby in the year 2075. There's a man with a wireless handheld device, messengers on wheels like a Segway, and the floating board over the infield is called the Internet. This image was created in 1976, before any of this existed.
Wait, it says Internet. In 1976, you wrote
Yes.
Internet.
Yeah, he did. Sid Mead has been accurately predicting the future for decades.
My mantra is that if it's a good idea, it's going to happen eventually. These are from Blade Runner.
Mead is a visual futurist, a legend in Detroit for his car designs, but he came to Hollywood 35 years ago to create the cars and the look for Blade Runner. Over the years, Mead has predicted things like driverless cars and wearables all came true.
Los Angeles hasn't turned out quite as awful as Blade Runner predicted, but it still has the worst traffic in the nation. So where does Sid Mead think America needs to put its infrastructure dollars? Not in building more lanes.
This is looking west on First Street.
In fact, Mead sees a future with fewer people owning cars, as millennials don't see the need.
And they're just not interested in it. They have social media to talk to their friends, worldwide. So you're going to have more people using the same car, and that, of course, diminishes how many cars you make.
Mead says freeways will be used for driverless Ubers or trucks delivering goods from Amazon. What about the Hyperloop?
It's a good idea in terms of its own convenience, but the infrastructure cost, I don't know who's going to pay for that.
And Sid Mead thinks that in the future, more of us will live in cities. So infrastructure spending should bring nature into urban areas. Things like the High Line in New York.
You create a country neighborhood in the middle of the metropolis. And I know that's going to happen more and more because it's such a good idea. You have to think of all this stuff.
He's been right before. For Nightly Business Report, Jane Wells, Los Angeles.